Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Solid Dave Snake,
Hey, Mr. Fixit.
and we're back to give you another movie review. This time on a comedy. We caught the Hangover 3 this weekend, and we're both big fans of the first two Hangover movies, especially the first one. Kind of thought it broke the mold with what it did, and was a very original comedy. Second was a little bit of a rip-off of it, kind of. What would you say? The same kind of premise where they wake up all fucked up.
Yeah, it was just like a copycat thing. It wasn't. They didn't really try. They just stuck with the same thing that worked.
Yeah, same kind of running jokes and stuff in a different location, of course, Bangkok. But this Hangover 3 kind of breaks that mold a little bit and is a little everywhere and kind of doesn't follow the premise of them waking up hungover and in search for what happened. It kind of breaks that mold a little bit, and we'll get into that. But first we'll say the whole cast is back, and a lot of cameos from the first movie. What'd you think about some of the returning characters and the original Wolf Pack?
Yeah, Wolfpack was good. I mean,
Some of your favorite characters in it, maybe?
Zach Galifianakis.
Oh, yeah, as Alan. He's great.
Yeah,
he makes
good.
the movies.
And along the way, you get to see a lot of same characters. You get to see like some side characters. You get to see in the last two movies. You get to see in this movie too. They bring some back. We gotta be real quick, but they're there.
Yeah, and a couple. Yeah, I'm sure you saw in the previews a couple good cameo roles, like you got John Goodman in as character Marshall in the movie that we'll touch on here in a bit too. But we're not going to try to give away any spoilers in this review. Maybe just give you a general outline on how the movie begins and flows, but that's about it. And how the movie starts out. In the first movie, the character Chow wasn't that big of a character.
No, he was like a side character, like a supporting character in it.
Yeah, in the first movie, more like a C or B list character in it, maybe, and then the second movie took on a bigger role. In this one, the whole movie kind of revolves around Chow. It starts off directly where the last movie ended, and it's Chow breaking out of Bangkok. And that character that we were talking about, Marshall, it kind of follows the whole movie, him trying to hunt down Chow, him getting the wolf pack to hunt him down. The wolf pack actually gets back together for a big intervention for Alan's character. And kind of fill him in a little bit on that, how it starts off.
It was pretty good. I mean, the road trip up there was pretty good.
How it actually started off. Him in the vehicle with the giraffe.
Yeah,
we'll give away the beginning. You've seen it in the commercials.
Yeah, you've seen it in the trailers. Man, that was a pretty good scene. That whole interstate debacle was pretty neat. The whole car wrecks and everything. They did a pretty good job on that. The intervention itself was pretty crazy, trying to get everybody together. You get to see some of the characters in some of the past movies.
He basically breaks down because he hasn't been on his medication, and he causes his dad to have a heart attack and pass away, and the family's kind of at an ends with him. He's 40-something years old, so they, like Mr. Fixit said, they call for an intervention, and they get Phil, Stu, and Doug to take him to a center in Las Vegas. And it kind of goes awry. That's where the part with Chow breaking loose and Marshall abducts him and gets him to hunt down Chow. And that's basically kind of the flow for the movie. Them hunting down for Chow doesn't take place. You see Vegas in the commercials, but that doesn't happen until later on in the movie. They're at Tijuana at one point, a couple different spots there in Mexico and along the border. But overall, is the flow of the movie, what did you think compared to the last two? Breaking that mold of waking up hungover and...
Yeah, I like this a little bit more. I mean, it didn't have that whole hangover thing that they had in the last two, everybody waking up drunk. It was more like a little bit more of an action movie-esque, like comedy.
Yeah.
I mean, I like how they did that.
Some stuff will surprise you in it.
Yeah, there were a lot of surprising moments in the movie. I really liked a lot of them. overall, the flow of the movie was pretty good. I mean, I like how every character progressed throughout the movie.
Yeah, it went. Yeah, I like how it broke the mold. Personally, I like how it didn't stick to that same formula the first and second movies, like I said, and yeah, just felt it was a good end to a trilogy. It felt like a real conclusion. And overall, we'll give this movie we gave it a unanimous
8.
8 out of 10. I would have given the first movie, I think, a 9. And,
Oh, most definitely.
yeah, maybe the second, like what do you think, like a 6 or a 7?
I would give it a 6.
Yeah, because it just felt too much like the first movie. And they went a little too sick and far with some stuff, even for my taste. So, I don't know. We gave it an 8 out of 10. Thought it was a nice conclusion. And make sure you stay tuned for after the credits. It's not like Marvel movies where you got to stay through all the credits. They just have like maybe a minute or two and then have a special scene pop up. And it's the... gives the true meaning to Hangover being in the title, because this is where they wake up hungover at the end of the movie. And that's all we'll say. We don't want to give away anything more than that. So go check it out. It's what we think a pretty good conclusion and pretty fucking hilarious. So later, guys.
Later.